What's going on, YouTube? First, I want to say, as a Latino who sprung from below modest means in a predominantly African American community, that I champion racial and gender equality. I also have to practice restraint when I create content, just to make sure that it doesn't sound polarizing, exploitive, or politically driven. I have no agenda other than to entertain you as a viewer and to share my passions with you, whether it be the latest in tech or not financial advice. Yet I have to speak on behalf of the apes, AMC, GameStop, and Wall Street bets because distraction and insult is real in the days of the squeeze, and nothing is keeping us apes from getting our tendies. We will hold all the way to the Canis Major Dwarf, which that's the nearest galaxy for you smooth brains. Now, InvestorPlace decided to let a contributor have his say, and of all the recovery stocks out there, from Southwest Airlines to Coca-Cola, even Anheuser-Busch, AMC, of course, targeted in a deliberate attempt to fuse trending news with the agenda of spotlighting race relations in America. Bro, what? Now, I'm not going to read through the entire article, but it was shared on Wall Street Bets, and to the apes' chagrin, the article was lambasted in only a way gorillas can. Now, buddy, let's veer off the path of my well-spokenness, if that's even a word, because you need realignment or a better platform to promote your beliefs. Luck is admirable, but your correlation is fucking stupid. Apes don't care about race. We all stand united. I don't want to be dismissive because racial inequality is something we people of color are made aware of from the very first day of grammar school. But as I've grown professionally over 40 years of my life, I've seen the good and the bad in all people, and I'm all inclusive to humanity. And to be honest, the apes of GME and AMC have been the most inclusive group of beings I've ever met, not to mention to see only 3 colors: yellow bananas, green tendies, and red rockets. Who cares about the color here? No one. We care about DD, ex-wives, our current wives, boyfriends, and the smoother the brain, the more ape we are. But this is a group of super highly intelligent individuals who sniffed out your motive the moment you mentioned AMC stock. Let's start with, and I quote, "After having people make an overt, almost obnoxious effort in avoiding me at the grocery store, yet again, it's extremely difficult for me to fathom how the Cineplex industry can make a comeback." Interesting. Bro, people still have COVID mentality, and by habit, conditioned, and trained for over a year, this is what people will do. It's not just you. It's not your race, bro. And Cineplex will make a comeback. You know why? Because we people, we apes, need that temporary exodus from reality that only theaters can provide. Sure, this observation is only anecdotal, but if people feel uncomfortable around others making a quick stop to buy some bananas or what have you, I don't think this bodes well for AMC stock. Now, interesting enough, he did say anecdotal based on his observation, but can someone tell this man what anecdotal observation means? It's literally a narrative story of events occurring as an observation when recorded. So it's basically, subjective. It's how you perceive it when you recorded that observation. Keyword, story, a narrative. Okay, so I need to apologize because this is obviously a distraction meant to tug at the minds of intellectual individuals. But apes, we just like bananas and colorful rockets, man. He continues, but during the times when I supported restaurants, you supported restaurants? Like, dude, come on. I couldn't help but notice a clear social dynamic where various people of certain groups were sticking together, apparently preferring the company of their own demographic. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Do you want to see a family of colorful Teletubbies? Is that really what you want to see? Maybe it's a family enjoying their dinner. Come on, man. Now, I want to go back to anecdotal observation as a study natively inconclusive because it only represents a single moment. And by definition, it's hard to turn into measurable data. It's hard to put it into measurable data, not to mention hardly effective in deriving absoluteness. It never dawned on the author that apes are migratory with many social circles, with many ethnic makeups. The FUD is real here, man. The FUD's real. And he continues with, a divisive society is the worst headwind for AMC stocks. The fuck that means? Wait, what? Please. Show us, apes, how this even applies with empirical data. This is definitely downvoted DD. And oh wait, there's more because he doubled down. He doubled down with just look at gun sales. The federal government performed background checks on nearly 40 million firearm transactions in 2020. An unprecedented statistic. And that's an interesting observation. But look, man, yes, 2020 was the year of the toilet paper shortage. We were scared we couldn't wipe our ass, and apes don't like smelly fingers. Food and supply were doomsday low, and that eerie feeling that the world was coming to an end, that felt real, but maybe that was FUD as well. The capstone in this article, and I quote, but I'm beginning to think that AMC doesn't have a future because America is on a path to, dare I say it, self-destruction. I mean, you can't get any more dramatic than that, right? Self-destruction. I mean, yeah, sometimes I want to agree with you, bro. Like sometimes, yeah. And other times, you know, I have to cheer for the perseverance of the American people. I have to cheer for the perseverance of this great country, you know. But us apes, we're not cheering for those hedgies. No way. We want our tendies. So you know what that is? FUD. Elmer FUD. More Elmer FUD. The only thing bound to self-destruct are hedgies. Apes don't hurt apes, but sir, your article is weaponizing AMC stock with irrelevant causation designed to distract us from the truth. Ladies and gents and apes, it's media, it's Wall Street. It's a distraction that is designed to veer you off your path of the ultimate equalizer world renowned. Your attendees, money is the greatest equalizer on earth. And that is the truth. The greater the income inequality, the harder it is to build that bridge of income inequality as it gets bigger and bigger. The 1% prefer a bigger gap. Us apes, well, let's just say we are engineering the largest transfer in wealth in the history of the world. I hold, apes hold, and all of humanity are welcomed in our group. This was a stupid article. This is Gabe. I'm out. Peace.